Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and rainbow LR Future Gohan. So this is what I went with for his build. Now the #1 priority here is not dodge or anything else. I really wanted to get him as much raw defense as we could. I feel like that will synergize very well with his damage reduction. It can help him, I think, kind of hang in there a little bit better against some of these attacks right at the start of the fight. We'll see. Maybe I won't like his tanking and I'll go a little bit more dodge or something. We'll see. I actually do wish I could get like another extra point into additional or something like that, but I guess we could just kind of hang tight with it right here. 9 additional, 22 dodge. I mean, we're going to have a decent chance to dodge. We at least have a reasonable chance to get the hidden potential system additional, since it could trigger on all 3 of his additionals. So, you know, we should be able to see it here and there. I definitely am comfortable with this build going forward, but we'll see. Maybe I will change it a little bit. That's the thing. I always could change it at any point, right? So, go ahead and get this boy Rainbow started. Let's get him to Link level 5 or so, and let's test him out.
トランクス、この先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵を、宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば、誰にも負けることは許さん。俺、超えてみせます。目の前の敵も、父さんも。
Alright, so we are ready to go. I'm actually pretty excited here. Rainbow LR Future Gohan. Let's see what our boy is going to be able to bring to us here. So, again, now that we're sort of in rainbow status for our boy LR Future Gohan, his stats overall should just be looking quite a bit higher. Now, one thing I'll see here, 200k defense. Again, we are rainbowed. I mean, we've got the raw defense. That's a little low. I mean, that's, you know, even with 60% damage reduction, just at 200k right there. I mean, he'll be able to eat it, but it's like once he gets a couple attacks in, that's where his defense is going to get a lot better, huh? Because remember, we get that build up with every attack performed. Okay, that's going to be quite big. All right, let's make sure that we can get a ton of ki for Future Gohan, because, you know, we do need to make sure that we're at least at 20 ki, right, so we can get the additionals, because at 20 ki, he gets the guaranteed additional super. So we're going to have a lot of these links activated: Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Pretty strong opening rotation for Future Gohan right here. We could see him go crazy. Now, remember Future Gohan, too, there's not a lot of enemies that are really going to be able to touch Future Gohan after he super attacks. Like, it's just like, it's a little bit of a thing that deceives a lot of people. Like, people think STR Super 17 is some god over everything defensive character. And it's like, he's not actually, right? It's like, if he, you know, gets hit a bunch of times and then he, you know, triple supers, and then the boss super attacks, like, yeah, he's good. Okay, so we got the hidden potential system additional right there, right? Because we get the additional, the 50% chance, which we only got a normal. Yeah, see, like, this is double digits. They could, oh, but we just dodge. Oh, I love dodge. I love it. That's so good. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Any super attacks dodge, mwah. Although, to be fair, bro, there's not a lot of bosses in the game that are going to be doing almost anything to Future Gohan in that spot. Where dodge will help Future Gohan out would be we load into, you know, Red Zone Infinite Zamasu, and his turn 1 2 million damage super attack, you know, is right away, and we dodge it. That's where that could actually, like, benefit us quite a bit. So this second Future Gohan right here, this is the friend. This one is at 79%. No defensive equips. I do think that defensive equips on this guy are going to be quite big. I think it should be able to take down some of that initial damage he'll take. Now remember, Future Gohan, I think for the first couple of turns, you're definitely going to want to rock him in slot 1. I mean, he's not going to take any more damage than, you know, a lot of other characters you could put in slot 1. Maybe besides, like, the thing about Blue Goku and Vegeta is that they have, like, decent defense. They're guarding, but they've also got the 50% chance to dodge in slot 1. So they are great slot 1s for the way these fights have been structured, right? For sure. All right, what's our defense? He's up to 389. This looks a lot better. So it's like right here, we're at 389 with the 60% damage reduction, and it becomes 80 once we actually get this attack going. Okay, so yeah, he is looking quite a bit better at this point. Okay. So that's the thing about Future Gohan. That initial turn, if they super attack, he'll take damage, but like right here, that first attack right there on this turn wouldn't be nearly as scary. And then remember, he has to do 5 attacks in order to fully build up. So we're now fully built up, right? That was the 5th one we needed. Then we have this, and then he has another guaranteed additional. Yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty good. It's definitely nice that you could have, you know, 80% damage reduction and then just be throwing out triple and quad super attacks so often. And then there's the Hidden Potential System additional again. So we just quad super right there. Now, his defense right here would be, I mean, because remember, Gohan is getting 50% defense on his 18 key, and then he gets 30% defense from all of his 12 key super attacks. The thing about, sometimes it could be hit or miss. Characters that do a lot of additional supers, sometimes Dokkan won't let them get defense, right? Characters that are shooting out a ton of additional supers. A character that I could just always think of immediately by saying that is Dokkan Fest Yamcha. Dokkan Fest Yamcha, they did not let Dokkan Fest Yamcha just, you know, oh, you know, defense. They really wanted to kind of balance him out by making him a dodge or die character once his intro ran off. That once his intro runs out, that Dokkan Fest Yamcha. But Future Gohan here, I mean, it's pretty easy for him to, you know, double, triple, quad, super, and he's still got that, he's getting all that defense. Yeah, I'm liking him. I do. I mean, I could see him as 1 or 2. Do I like him better than Bulma? Do I think his impact is above Bulma? Maybe. Oh, another super attack dodge? Sure, we'll take that. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is, though, is that once we get to, so, you know, Future Gohan has looked great, right? We're going to get to this next turn, and, I mean, to say that he's going to kick it up a notch, I mean, when we get to this, when he just, if he quad supers next turn, it's going to be quad guaranteed crit, too, right? Because once that domain comes out, if we do the active or we get 24 key, he's doing guaranteed crits, which is just like, it's ludicrous, it's absurd. And he does the active, and he gets the you know, extra 5 key and 20% defense. He's just very impressive. Very impressive character. This is the type of character that we need. Like, when they start gearing up these bosses, now they're doing this 11 billion, jillion, zillion, trillion damage immediately. Oh my god. It's like, this is where we actually are getting, like, a counter-attack unit. Like, a unit who could actually do some shit. So now, Gohan will pop out his domain. On the 5th turn, this will happen. So, several things happen. We could do the active skill, right? He now changes int key spheres to STR key spheres with our 433k defense. So, you know what that means. That means, let's say we've sustained a lot of damage, we would be able to just heal it all off, right? Boom. Like, we'd be able to get a lot of healing from that. At 24 key, he's now doing guaranteed crits. I mean, we've got a lot going here. All right, let's hit this right here. Now, keep in mind, we're going to be doing 30% extra damage to extreme class allies as well, as part of his domain effect. So all the things that happen once Gohan's domain comes up, he begins changing int key spheres to STR. He gets the guaranteed crits at 24 key. He has the ability to do his active skill as well, which gives him permanent buffs if we use it. And now we do 30% extra damage against villains. So to me, it's like I would put Bulma as 1, but once the domain comes out, it's just different. He's doing this. He's essentially functioning as a support unit for the team. You know, he's gonna have 60% or 80% damage reduction. Like, because remember, Bulma, like, her guard does run out. Future Gohan loses, like, he loses his ability to go slot 1, but, like, so does Bulma. Like, I almost got Bulma one-shotted on her active skill turn against Omega after her guard wore off in slot 1. Yeah, and I mean, he just will triple or quad super with just guaranteed crits. I don't know, guys. I think Future Gohan, I think he really might be 1. I feel like leaving this video, I'm looking at this character and I'm really like, yeah, like I could really see him being 1. But of course I do like to kind of like hold tight and like, you know, like let's do the world tour and stuff like that. Like that's the reason the world tour exists. Well, 2 reasons actually. Number 1, I get a good look at the character. I compare him against other characters. Number 2 is to belay the cost of the summons. You know, all right, cool. We got Rainbow Future Gohan. Only was about $6 grand. All right, we're ready to go now. I guess we could have Vegeta and Trunks hit Rose. This will do a little bit of damage to him. This Future Gohan, I don't want to... No, we're not going to do that. And then I think Mai can hit Rose as well. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, again, remember, Domain is still up. We're getting the 30% extra damage against villain characters. So, you're going to start to see these numbers right here really shoot up once Future Gohan's Domain is out there. Yeah, look at that, 7 million. A million on a normal right there. It starts to get really crazy. Yeah, guys, listen. Listen. This boy Future Gohan. I'm leaving this video thinking that this guy's 1. I think so. What happens once his Domain comes out, it's so much. It really, like, I forget, like, so Gohan is doing so much with his Domain, so does Fusion Zamasu, considering he nullifies all, like, he literally can't be touched. It's like Infinite Zamasu's Domain is insanely OP as well. So it's like, you know, the free-to-play character, like, you know, the Trunks, his Domain is okay. But it's like, these two LRs, come on. These two LRs, dude, like, their domains are just crazy. Let's do this. We'll get the fusion into Vegito in here as well. So we'll pop this domain. I mean, Rose's dead. This is a guaranteed crit. It's going to do huge damage, extra 30%. Remember, like, if let's say we were going up against, like, Red Zone Zamasu or something like that, pop that active, and then he gets the permanent 5 key and 20% defense. What a just truly busted character this Future Gohan is, man. He's crazy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, LR Future Gohan, man. This guy is, he's different. This is exactly the type of character I love. He has built-in additionals, built-in crits, so it's just so easy for me to say, yep, raw defense and dodge, here we go. Because, oh no, I gave him full dodge. Too bad he's just going to have an additional and crit anyway. 80% damage reduction. We love that shit. You know, oh, super quad guaranteed crit. We sure love that. Yeah, and then that, I mean, it's, the domain comes out, and then just the extra 30% damage by all of your allies. It's crazy. Yeah, this guy is going to be a game changer. Like going up against any villains right now. Huge buff to any team he's on. And the thing about his kit, they made him very free and easy. Key shouldn't be too much of a struggle for him, but he doesn't have character restrictions or anything like that. So you're going to get this performance. You know, we run him on Android SAS Cell Saga, we're getting this performance. We're doing Connected Hope Super Battle Road, we're getting this level of performance. We're doing, you know, Super Saiyans, you know, GT Legendary Goku event mission in the future. Like, we're getting this level of performance. You know, it's not like he's just limited to one team or something like that. Insane character, man. This LR Future Gohan is insane.